Have you ever felt like you're your own worst enemy? You start something with excitement, a new project, a fresh start, a dream you're finally ready to pursue. But somehow, despite your best intentions, you procrastinate, you stumble, you find yourself sabotaging your progress, and eventually you get stuck. This happens again and again, leaving you wondering why you keep getting in your own way. Today, we're diving into the often unseen force that holds us back, self-sabotage. We'll explore why you might be doing it, the hidden psychology behind it, and most importantly, how you can finally break free. Before we dive in, I want you to take a moment to hit that like button if you're ready to understand yourself better and break through those barriers that have been holding you back. Also, stick around until the end because I've got a special gift for those who stay tuned. So let's start with the question, what exactly is self-sabotage? In simple terms, it's when you engage in behaviors, thoughts, or patterns that block your own success or happiness. It's like having a mental block that prevents you from reaching your full potential. And while it might not be obvious at first, it can show up in many sneaky ways. Think of it as the voice in your head that whispers doubts, makes excuses, or convinces you that you're not ready. For instance, you've been dreaming of starting your own business. You have a great idea, and even take some initial steps like researching the market and creating a plan. But once you start putting it into practice, you realize that you're engaging in some self-sabotage. First, you find yourself constantly procrastinating, delaying important tasks like registering your business or hiring your first employee. Then you start doubting your abilities. Thoughts like, I'm not experienced enough, or maybe I'm not a good enough leader, creep into your mind. You might also avoid seeking help or mentorship for fear of appearing incompetent. These are all forms of self-sabotage that keep you stuck and prevent you from turning your dream into a reality. It's important to remember that self-sabotage isn't intentional. It's often unconscious, driven by deep-seated beliefs and fears that we don't even recognize. Many people struggle with self-sabotage. It's a common experience that can leave you feeling frustrated, confused, and stuck. So know that you're not alone in this journey. We often think of success as the opposite of failure, but in the context of self-sabotage, they're more like two sides of the same coin. Let me explain. Imagine a seesaw. On one side you have success and on the other failure. Now picture yourself in the middle, struggling to choose one side. That's a bit how it feels to deal with self-sabotage. But what's the real reason you find yourself here in the middle? Why does your inner monologue sometimes sound like, I can't do this, or I'll never succeed? Well, at its core, the reason you self-sabotage comes down to a single, sometimes subconscious belief: I don't deserve to succeed. Let me repeat that. I don't deserve success. Think about it. If you believe deep down that success isn't for you, then failure starts looking like a safe haven. Here's the kicker. It's not your conscious mind that's running this show. It's your subconscious, that part of your brain that operates beneath the surface, guiding your actions and decisions without you consciously realizing it. So here's the hidden cycle that plays out. First, you experience fear of failure, fear of rejection, or fear of the unknown. This fear leads to procrastination. You put things off, hoping the anxiety will pass. And for a moment, it does bring you short-term relief. But this relief is like an oasis in the desert. It's a temporary pause in the storm. In the long run, it brings about feelings of guilt. You feel guilty for procrastinating, for not living up to your potential, or for letting down those who believe in you. This guilt reinforces your original belief, I don't deserve success, and the cycle continues. The thing is, self-sabotage creates a loop where failure feels safe because it's familiar, where procrastination provides temporary comfort, and where guilt reinforces the very fears that started it all. It's like a record stuck in a groove, repeating the same mistakes over and over. Now you might be thinking, why does my brain do this to me? Why can't I just break the cycle? Well, it's because your brain isn't trying to be cruel. It's trying to protect you. It's evolved over millions of years to anticipate danger and keep you safe. So when it perceives a threat like the threat of rejection, disappointment, or any kind of significant change, it jumps into action, triggering fear to try and protect you. But here's the challenge. When it comes to achieving your goals, a little fear is okay. In fact, it's normal and even healthy. But when fear becomes a dominant force, driving you to procrastinate, to give up, or to sabotage your efforts, it's time to take action. Action to challenge those destructive thought patterns, to confront your fears head-on, and to rewrite the narrative that's been holding you back. So the next question is, what are the root causes of this ingrained belief, I don't deserve success? Well, there are several factors that contribute to this belief. One of the primary culprits is childhood programming. Think about the messages you received growing up. Maybe you heard things like, don't get too confident, or that's nice, but don't count on it. These messages, though seemingly innocuous, can have a profound impact on your belief system. They can create a sense of unworthiness or make you feel like success is reserved for others. Another major contributor is the fear of judgment. You see, success often means standing out, being visible and being different, and with that comes the risk of criticism, ridicule, or envy. People might question your choices, mock your efforts, or try to pull you down. This fear of negative judgment can be paralyzing, making you hesitant to take risks or pursue your dreams. Then there's the fear of success itself. It might sound paradoxical, but it's a real phenomenon. Some people are so comfortable with failure because it's familiar. Success, on the other hand, represents change, uncertainty, and the need to grow. For instance, if you've always relied on others for guidance and reassurance, achieving success might mean stepping into unfamiliar territory where you're responsible for charting your own course. This shift can be daunting, leading to a fear of success that manifests as procrastination, avoidance, or self-sabotage. Last but certainly not least, past experiences, especially those involving trauma, can also play a significant role. If you face situations where you were repeatedly told you're not good enough or you're not smart enough, these messages can become internalized, shaping your belief system and contributing to self-sabotage. Now that we've identified the root causes, let's talk about how you can break free from this cycle. It won't be easy, but it's definitely worth it. Remember, breaking free from self-sabotage isn't about forcing yourself to hustle harder. It's about rewiring the cycle that keeps you trapped. Here are 5 steps to help you escape the cycle of self-sabotage. Step number 1, become aware. Pay attention to when you procrastinate, avoid, or self-sabotage. Notice the thoughts and feelings that come up when you're faced with challenges or opportunities that could move you closer to your goals. Awareness is the first step towards change. Step number 2, question your beliefs. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of if I succeed? Dig deep into the underlying reasons why you might be resisting success. Is it the fear of change? Is it the fear of judgment? Or is it the fear of something else entirely? By understanding your fears, you can start to dismantle them. Step number 3, celebrate small wins. Build confidence by taking small, consistent actions toward your goals. These actions don't have to be huge. They just need to be regular and focused. As you start to see small wins, your belief in yourself will grow. Step number 4, replace the loop. Instead of saying, I'll fail anyway, say to yourself, I can learn as I go. Replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations that support your growth and success. It might take time, but with persistence, you can reprogram your subconscious mind. And step number 5, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself like a friend. Would you be as hard on a friend as you are on yourself? Probably not. So practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when you make mistakes and celebrate your successes with joy. Remember, the journey to breaking free from self-sabotage is a personal one. It requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to face your fears head-on. But it's a journey worth taking. So if this video has resonated with you, hit that like button right now. Subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Let's break the cycle together.